Hi, this is my educational autobiography to let students know a little bit more about me. I was born May 26, 1978 in Manassas, Virginia, at the very hospital where my parents met. They had careers in nursing and fire EMS. My family relocated to Southside Virginia when I was preschool age. I was overly involved in my childhood. Ace, debate, forensics, softball, Girl Scouts, even a majorette for a while with the Silver Star Twirlers. I guess some things never change since I still have the overly committed problem today, but I have retired my dance costume days and doubt I could still play trumpet in the marching band. I attended Lunenburg County Public Schools and graduated from Central Senior High School in 1996 with honors. These are pics from my freshman and senior years at CHS. Go Chargers. Did I mention that I'm the oldest of 4 girls named in alphabetical order? Well, I am. First there was Elisa, then there came Brianna. 6 years later we added Charlene to the mix. You see her in the bottom right picture. 6 years after that came Devin. Have you noticed the matching clothes in these pictures yet? No, seriously, the matching in childhood continues today. Sometimes it even happens without planning. For example, the bottom left picture from Easter a couple years ago. It's just so ingrained. Ever since I was a baby, there has been an annual Baldwin family Christmas picture sent out in cards to family and friends. Here are the last 3. Notice the color schemes still have to match. I attended University of Richmond and graduated with a Bachelor of Arts degree in Leadership Studies and Political Science. While there, I also completed a minor in Women's Studies. This is me with my favorite professor, Dr. Walter Schoen, who taught theater in that department, but had me for core, which is an LSIM type of class for the entire first year at UR. And then in the bottom right picture, I'm pictured with some of my RA friends. I love to travel. Here are some pictures when I took high school students to England, Ireland, and Italy. We also went to Germany and Wales. Of course, I invited my sisters to come along, and one of them was my student both times during her freshman and senior years of high school. I taught history, social studies in room 102 of Central High School, the same place from which I graduated. I loved making learning fun for my students and showing them that history is happening. I also had the privilege of leading several workshops for other teachers about integrating technology into the classroom and active engagement strategies for student achievement. While teaching world geography, world history, and U.S. Virginia history, I also served as coach and club sponsor for a variety of extracurriculars. I had the largest club, YADAP, in the top left picture, in part because we planned the Arrive Alive mock accident assembly before prom every year, and in part because they knew I cared. I won the turkeyest teacher every year that I was at CHS. It may have had something to do with my Candy for Crime Stoppers reward program. The top right picture is a screenshot of one of the yearbooks from a student who signed that yearbook with the same questions he asked me the entire semester. P.S. What are you doing Saturday night? Another P.S. Have you graded our projects yet? And his final thought, can I strangle Chris? I joined Longwood University in 2009 to work with pre-service teacher candidates. The goal was to make the process to initial licensure more clearly defined, secure quality placements for practicum and student teaching, etc. I've been blessed to work with the OPS team to make significant changes to the processes so that students are informed and held accountable, which in turn has resulted in higher retention and graduation rates and a lot less frustration, stress, and emotional outbursts by LU students. I am the day-to-day internal operations person for OPS, working with students and faculty as well as the school divisions. Nothing makes me happier than being able to support students' dreams of becoming teachers and Longwood alumni. Sometimes I get to provide training for the university supervisors. This note is from one indicating that I, quote, more than exceeded the glowing review, end quote, that was given by another supervisor who had attended an earlier training. He went on to say, "We agreed that after the morning session, you were comic relief," and thanked me for a super training. I've also gotten emails from students like this one that has the cat meme saying, "Dude, you scare me." I appreciate and save the handwritten notes too, like this one from a student thanking me for helping her get things done for practicum and making her excited to be a teacher by always being so positive. In fact, I decided I had to obtain my master's degree in educational leadership at Longwood so that I could better serve Lancers and open up some doors for my future career path in education. I earned that graduate degree in December 2012. As a result, all 4 Baldwin girls now have Longwood alumni status, which I think is kind of cool. When I'm not Ms. Baldwin, my favorite title is Auntie Issa. I love spending time with Sophia and Brooklyn, my 2 nieces, who are currently ages 5 and 2. They're so much fun and super smart too. I direct the singing for a living Christmas tree every year with the Girl Scouts, teach first aid and CPR classes, and have served as a youth group leader for my church. These things keep me busy, but also keep me young at heart. Family and friends are very important to me. My best friend Gretchen lives in Georgia and is my 5K partner, but she is also running marathons, so she's crazier than I am. My sisters are my other best friends now that we are all adults and not living together except during our annual beach week vacation. I'm blessed to have my parents as my biggest advocates, and they also help me with my crafty Pinterest projects since they are both now retired and have a little more free time than I do. I have an obsession with scarves, a Beagle Sheepdog mix named Logan, and eclectic taste in music. This is me with Humble Tip, a Christian rapper at the Winterfest on New Year's Eve. But I like most all music except bluegrass. The banjos make me think I'm in a scary movie, and I don't really like those. I volunteer at least 60 hours each month as an EMT with Victoria Fire and Rescue. This means a lot of sleepless nights since we're on call from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., but I don't get more than 3 to 4 hours of sleep most nights anyways. My other best friend was a life member of VFR and passed away in a car accident. There were several hundred people at his funeral, and I still want to be like Bobby King when I grow up, because he was the nicest, most humble person I've ever known. Yellow roses and butterflies are amazing. My favorite NFL team is the Patriots. I've had the nickname Madame Prez since high school and love all things patriotic and Americana. I was blessed to lead a Christian youth retreat for girls ages 15 to 22 a couple years ago, putting all of my Type A organizational skills to good use with a team of 30 and 20 participants. I love to read. The books you see here were read in a single week at the beach last year. I also love to play guitar and sing. The Twitter feed, it's a little fuzzy, but it's me asking Jamie Grace if I could sing backup, and her laughing but saying yes. I'm still waiting for that official phone call, by the way. I used to sing with a local rock band, in all seriousness, as the special appearance by Elisa Baldwin kind of tagline, which was kind of cool. I have terrible luck in my car, fortunately mostly just flat tires. It spends almost as much time on a rollback as it does in my driveway, maybe even more since I'm always on the go. Snow sucks. Mexican food is the yummiest of all. I've lived in Virginia all my life. I'm fluent in sarcasm and prefer written communication to talking. I'm actually an introvert doing extrovert work. I love teaching. I love learning new things. And I'm excited to be here, looking forward to getting to know you and welcoming you into the teaching profession. If you've got questions, you know how to reach me.